scanning a QR code, or indeed any kind of visible code such as barcodes, can be done by Apple's AV Foundation library. This does not integrate into SwiftUI terribly smoothly, so to skip over a whole lot of pain, I've packaged up a QR code reader into a Swift package that we can add and use directly inside Xcode. My package is called Code Scanner, and it's available on GitHub under the MIT license at github.com/2straws/codescanner. You're welcome to inspect it and/or edit the source code if you want. Here though, we're just going to add it to Xcode by following these steps. First, go to File, Swift Packages, Add Package Dependency. Second, enter https://github.com/2straws/codescanner as the package repository URL. Third, for the version rules, leave up to next major selected, which means you'll get any bug fixes and additional features, but not any breaking changes. And fourth, press Finish to import the finished package into your project. The Code Scanner package gives us one Code Scanner SwiftUI view to use, which can be presented in a sheet and handle code scanning in a clean, isolated way. I know I keep repeating myself, but I hope you can see the continuing theme. The best way to write SwiftUI is to isolate functionality in discrete methods and wrappers, so all you expose to your SwiftUI layouts is clean, clear, and unambiguous. We already have a scan button in Prospects View, and we're going to use that to trigger QR code scanning. So start by adding this new @state property to Prospects View. @state, private var, is showing scanner equals false. Earlier, we added some test functionality to the scan button so we can insert some sample data. But we don't need that anymore because we're about to scan real QR codes. So replace the action code for the navigation bar button item with this. self.isShowingScanner equals true. When it comes to handling the results of the QR code scanning, I've made the Code Scanner package do literally all the work of figuring out what the code is and how to send it back. So all we have to do here is catch the result and handle it somehow. When the Code Scanner view finds a code, it'll call a completion closure with a result instance, either containing the code string that was found or a Code Scanner view.scan error saying what the problem was. There are only two errors that can occur. Either the camera wasn't available or the camera wasn't able to scan codes. Regardless of what code or error comes back, we're just going to dismiss the view. We'll add more code soon to do more work. Start by adding this new import near the top of Prospects View.Swift. Import Code Scanner. Now add this method to Prospects View. Func handle scan. Result is result of string and Code Scanner view.scan error. We'll set isShowingScanner to false and then put a comment saying more code to come. Before we show the scanner and try to handle its result, we have to ask the user for permission to show the camera. So open info.plist, right-click on some space and select Add Row, select Privacy, Camera Usage Description for the key, and for the value enter, we need to scan QR codes. And now we're ready to scan some QR codes. We already have the isShowingScanner state that determines whether to show a code scanner or not. So we can now attach a sheet modifier to present our scanner UI. Creating a code scanner view takes three parameters. First, an array of the types of codes we want to scan. We're only scanning QR codes in this app, so QR is fine. But iOS supports lots of other types too. Second, a string to use as simulated data. Xcode Simulator doesn't support the camera to scan codes, so Code Scanner View automatically presents a replacement UI so we can still test that things work. This replacement UI will automatically send back whatever we pass in as simulated data. And third, a completion function to use. This could be a closure. We just wrote the handle scan method, so we'll use that. So add this below the existing navigation bar items modifier in Prospects View. .sheet is presented, $is showing scanner. Code Scanner View, code types, an array of .qr, simulated data, Paul Hudson, line break, paul@hackingwithswift.com, completion, self.handlescan. That's enough to get most of the screen working, but there is one last step. replacing the more code to come comment in handle scan with some actual functionality to handle the data we found. If you recall, the QR codes we're making are a name, then a line break, then an email address. So if our scanning result comes back successfully, we can pull apart the code string into those components, then use them to create a new prospect. If code scanning failed, we'll just print an error. You're welcome to show more interesting UI if you want. So, replace the more code to come comment with this. Switch result, case success, let code, let details equals code, the components separated by a line break. Then we'll do guard details count equals 2, otherwise it'll bail out. Make a new person object, set the name to be details 0, and the email address to be details 1. And then append that to our people array. But if we've got a failure case, we'll read the error out and just do print scanning failed. Go ahead and run the code now. If you're using the simulator, you'll see a test UI appear, and tapping anywhere will dismiss the view and send back our simulated data. If you're using a real device, you'll see a permission message appear asking the user to allow camera use. And if you grant that, you'll see a scanner view. To test out scanning on a real device, simultaneously launch the app in the simulator and switch to the Me tab. Your phone should be able to scan the simulator screen on your computer.